So here is the funny thing, my friend. I thought I knew what I wanted, and I went after it for my first 55 years, doing it all right. I had two successful careers as a registered nurse and real estate investor. I had all the stuff, the husband, the house, the cars, the kids, the nice vacations. But it kept me in this chase and crave cycle, kept me going, looking for that next big win, that next success so I could finally feel worthy enough. But I did not find what I was looking for in the big fat checks. No, I found it in the valley when my perfect life unraveled. That is where I found that treasure. It wasn't hiding out there in the stuff. It was right here inside me. It's in you too. So I am so glad I found it. I'm glad to share it with you. This channel is intended to shine light on these powerful pillars that helped me to remember my most authentic, aligned, and abundant self. Not by doing more or being somebody else, but by being me and releasing what was never true for me to begin with. So, by the way, if we have not met, I'm Heidi. Hello. And this channel is intended to shine light on these powerful tools that you have, that I have in the toolbox already within us. So you can use these tools for anything in life, your relationships with yourself, with others, with real estate, and begin circulating the abundance that you are. Now, once you see these tools and start using them, wowzers, your life gets more fun and playful and begins to unfold with more grace and ease when you stop chasing and start allowing. Everything I share here on this channel is from my own lived experience. It's not something I read in a book. My 20 plus years of real estate investing. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I am so glad you're here, my friend. You are right on time. It is your time to shine, my friend. You've got this.
So, pillar number one, drum roll please. The most transformative pillar that I have found is choosing love over fear. Now, I would have thought I was choosing love my entire life. I started noticing that the majority of my thoughts, the things that are going on in the background, this main operating system, that program, it's running on fear. It's spinning these stories that say, I should be afraid of loss. I should be afraid of rejection. And I should be afraid to be myself, that I should try to fit into this box so that you can accept me, so that I can be approved of and be worthy and be successful, right? And that fueled this frenzy for perfection, always trying to be better, always trying to do more, always trying to bend over backwards to make sure that you were happy. And not caring about myself because I did not feel enough. I needed you to approve my enoughness. So once awareness came on the table, my friend, and I was able to see the stinking thinking that was going on, and it was on repeat. Really, it was on repeat. I thought these were my stories. But when I started listening to them, they came from my teachers and preachers, my parents, right? They told me who I was, and I believed them. So now when I start trying to prove myself, I notice, I come home to myself, and I just listen to this story I'm telling. All right. And if it is rooted in fear and I'm not feeling good about that story, then I choose to change it. I choose love. I choose to love myself. I choose to accept myself. I choose to follow my highest excitement. Oh, if I fail, it was a learning opportunity. I didn't fail. There's plenty of opportunities out there, my friend. Don't be afraid of failing. Yeah, so awareness allows you to choose your story. And when you see the lack and limitations that you created, you can change it. Isn't that beautiful, my friend? Try it. You will like it. I promise. It will radically change your life. Pillar number two is that shift from effort to flow. When you allow yourself to quit striving, quit trying to do anything else but be who you are and allow life to flow through you. Now, it sounds simple and it's not necessarily, but it is when we regulate our nervous system. When we are regulated, when we come home to ourselves, when we are clear about what we want and where we're going, we can breathe, we can see, we can be confident, we can be at peace. And when the outside world is not peaceful, it's okay because I'm regulated, I'm at home, I am grounded, and from there I can make clear choices. Now, when I am reacting to life, when my partner or my kids or my boss or whatever makes me upset and I get all blah and bitchy like I do, I start to notice myself, Heidi, what is causing this overreaction? And, it's a need to control because I was in fear, right? I got all dysregulated. I got to choose love over fear again. But how do we regulate ourselves? How do we come home to ourselves in our body? And people will feel different things in your body, but when you can tell you are dysregulated, you're spinning a painful story, or your chest is all tight, you're all anxious. I don't know what's going on. I just don't feel right today. Yeah, you need to come home to yourself. And we do that by taking a deep breath, just bringing the awareness to the present moment, my friend, brings you home. Notice the story you're telling, notice the feelings without buying into the story. Release yourself from judgment and sit your asteroid down and begin to receive. Once you come home to yourself, come into your wholeness and your fullness, receive the fullness that you are. That is your place where you start flowing. There is nothing to go get because it is all right here within you. Now, that might seem crazy if you're not a deeply spiritual person, but as you start practicing this principle, this pillar of realizing that you attract your next deal, you attract your lover, you attract your job, you attract things to yourself by your vibration, actually, and allow who you are, allow life to start flowing through you effortlessly. When you are clear with what you want, without expectations, I don't have to get this. It's not going to make me happy. I am happy. I am fulfilled. And these desires are fine to have. And I'm not going to insist that they come a certain way because that puts a ton of resistance to what we want and is never going to come to you because you're in trying and striving. So this shift from effort to flow, it is magical, the same as from fear to love. And it's basically the same thing. It's just doing it in your body. I am noticing this dysregulation of my nervous system, and I am choosing to regulate it because I know that's where my flow is. So choose to regulate your nervous system, my friend. It brings you back into flow. Come into your wholeness and allow what is meant for you to come to you. Never chase again. Yeah, it's not worth the energy. Love you, my friend. Jump on to number 3. Pillar number 3 is the best of all and has been really a hard one for me, which is to be your authentic self. I've had a hard time with self acceptance. And so I've had a hard time being my authentic self because I haven't given myself the acceptance that I deserve to settle in and be me, to know that I am already worthy. I don't have to earn your approval for that worthiness. And I have felt much more comfortable playing a role. The wife, mother, nurse, realtor, investor. I like playing those roles because I can prove to you how valuable I am. Aren't I smart? Aren't you going to approve me and notice me and tell me how great I am? Now I choose to approve myself, to validate myself, to know that I am perfect as I am. And these mistakes that I have judged myself for, I can look at them and know that I have done nothing wrong. You, my friend, have done nothing wrong either, because without these experiences, I wouldn't be who I am right now. Without your failures, without all of your experiences, you would not be you. And you are precious as you are. You are fantastic as you are. You are absolutely perfect as you are right now, just as you are. So when we can release the judgment that we carry against ourselves and just be here now, be us, it frees us up from all of these other expectations of needing to be something different. Take a deep breath in with me just to be here now, to be who you are, to feel the fullness, the aliveness that you are. I feel so much more alive when I am being me and not trying to fit inside of a box. And you will too, my friend. Allow yourself the gift of being let go of doing. You can write any story you write. You can write any story you want. Write a good story for yourself, my friend. You are worthy of a good story. I want to read it. Love you, my friend. Let's jump on to the end. There you have it, friend. 3 pillars that have allowed me to rewrite my story and reclaim my life. Now, I don't claim to have arrived or do anything perfectly because I just am me. That's all I need to do. But I'm done judging myself as not doing it well enough. Man, I've only done this video 5 times. Anyway, next video, I'm going to share with you how to find ideal sellers for your listings and for your next flip in the real estate arena. So if you are interested in the pre-foreclosure market and how to find discounted deals that are hiding in plain sight, the pre-foreclosure window is an ideal time to offer a solution to people who really need it. They are looking for your help, my friend. If you are in real estate and you have something to offer, help these people out of their tough spot and allow the abundance that you are to start circulating. There's a 5-day free property radar trial in my stand store along with a playbook that I will send you. And I'm going to walk you through step by step how to find your next listing or flip from property radar right in your area. Okay, jump on to the next video. We'll see you there.